Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I hope you all are well. And um, okay, so let's begin with our third sequel to the parts of speech video. If you haven't watched the first two videos, please do go watch them because I'm sure you'll get a better understanding of the video, of the concept if you've watched the previous videos, and if you've watched them already, carry on watching this one. Welcome again, guys. Let's begin. So, today we'll be talking about verbs. What are verbs? It sounds scary, but it's not, guys. Verbs are really easy, one of the easiest things on earth. Trust me, especially after you reach university, you'll miss this. I wish I was learning this right now. Anyways, verbs are actions. They're named as doing words. Okay, so we learned, that nouns are naming words, and we also learned that nouns, are places, names, and things. So, verbs explain what the noun is doing. For example, Isra is sleeping. So Isra, if you guys have noticed already, it's a proper noun. Okay, so it's a noun. It's because it's the name of a person. Isra is sleeping. So sleeping, is a verb. It's an action. What is she doing? So a verb, explains what a noun is doing. Okay. Now let me give you one hint. Verbs usually end with ing if they're in the present continuous. Like if they're happening, they will end with ing. Not always, so don't get confused. This is just, one of the things that you can use to identify verbs, but not all verbs end with ing. Okay, like sleep. Okay, sleep is also a verb. Sleeping is also a verb, but sleep does not end with ing, while sleeping does. You see? Let's look at another verb. So that will be, let's say, cycling. What is Anna doing? Anna is cycling. Okay, so Anna is a noun, cycling is a verb. It shows what Anna is doing. Okay. However, they don't always end with ing. For example, go to eat. Okay, go. Go is a verb. I'm telling you to go. While going, you'll move. Moving is an action. So go is a verb. Eat. How do you eat? You take your hand, you take the food, you put it in your mouth. So it's an action. You're doing something, right? So eat is a verb as well. Now let's look at some examples of verbs. Okay, so you have an idea of what are verbs. The first verb that I'm gonna tell you is, let's say, push, clean, bath, brushing, laughing. They are all verbs. Okay, so push, you take your hand and you force someone away. You're doing something, right? So it's an action. So push is an action, and actions are verbs. Okay, clean, you're dusting and you're using your hands, you're doing something, right? So it's an action as well, and actions are verbs. So clean is a verb. Bath, okay, when you shower, you're moving. Okay, it's an action, you're doing something. So the same applies here. However, I want to show you something. Sometimes the verbs can also end as cleans, okay, with an S. What does that mean? Something that is being done every day. You're going to learn this in present, and while you learn tenses, you're going to learn why there's an S, sometimes there's an ing. Do not get confused. The main thing that you need to look at is the first actual word, okay? So clean is a verb. So whether it's clean, cleaning, cleans, cleaned, okay, sometimes it can come as cleaned. These are different tenses of the same verb. So the first, you need to look at the actual word, not the suffix, okay? Now let's divide. Okay, now let's categorize verbs. So for example, you have verbs and not verbs. So let's put some words here, and then we can, divide them into verbs and not verbs. So the first word I have here is book. Target. Looking. Okay, sorry. Looking. Flowers. Exercising. Stairs. And stairs. Okay, so we have a list of words here, and we have two categories, verbs and not verbs. Let's divide the words into verbs and not verbs. So is book a verb? Can you book? Is it an action? No, right? So it's not a verb. Is Target an action? Okay, if you're living in America and you know the shop Target, just so that I let you know, okay, I'm not talking about the shop Target, I'm talking about, when you take a gun and you place it in a position so you can, see a person, you're targeting that person. So that is a verb because you're doing something, it's an action, right? Looking. Take the hint, ing. It's a verb. You're looking, you're doing an action. Your eyes are doing an action, right? Flowers. Flowers are things, right? Things are not verbs, things are nouns, so not verbs. Exercising. You lift, okay? You jog. You do planks. You do sit-ups. You do different exercises. You're doing something. They're an action. You're moving, right? So they're verbs. Stairs. Look at the spelling. Stairs. When you stare, it's a verb, right? Because you're staring at someone. Someone stares. Okay, it's an action. Your eyes are doing something. So actions are verbs. Our second word. Stairs. By the stairs, I mean the steps of climbing and coming down. Okay, so these stairs are a thing. They're not actions. They're naming words. So they're nouns and not verbs. So now we've divided these words into different categories. I hope by now you've understood what verbs are, what nouns are. We'll be looking at more parts of speech in the coming week. So stay tuned for more videos, and be sure to share, like, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, just so you know, I provide private one-to-one customized classes online. So basically I'm doing that so because of coronavirus. I know that a lot of you don't have access to schools materials and books and all of that, so I think Zoom is a really good platform to do that. If you're interested, please email me at funlearn@gmail.com. The email is on my channel description. It's a great opportunity, guys, do not miss it. And if you join the class, you'll be gaining, but also some African communities will be gaining, since 25% of your fees will be donated to them. So yes, guys, do something for the community while doing something for yourself as well. Have a good day.